technology. I mean, the ceremony here is very elegant. You can see the graduates, the vice-chancellor, and his Lord Otufo Osei-Tutu II.
As the Chancellor said in his address, congregation has two main functions: to receive a report on the work of the university for the year in question, and two, to confer honors in the form of degrees, diplomas, and certificates to our deserving graduates. I now respectfully invite the Vice-Chancellor of the University, Professor K.K Adarkwa, to present his report to the congregation.
Welcome. The Vice-Chancellor ready to give his report to the congregation. A very hard-working man indeed.
Welcome. Your Majesty, Otufo Osei-Tutu II, Chancellor of the University, Chairman of the University Council, Honorable Ministers and Members of Parliament, Your Excellencies, Members of the Diplomatic Corps, Members of the Council of State, Members of the University Council, Registrar, Pro-Vice-Chancellor, Provosts of Colleges, Deans of Faculties and Directors, Heads of Department, Nananum, our motivational speaker, members of convocation, alumni of the university, senior and junior staff, parents and guidance, graduates, members of the press, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Chancellor, the University Council, faculty members, members of convocation, junior and senior staff, I would like to welcome all of you to Congregation 2010, which promises to be a solemn event. We very much appreciate your presence here this morning because you could have been several other places attending to your private business or pursuing several other interests. It is for this and other reasons that we very much appreciate your presence at this function. For those of you visiting our campus for the first time, please take time after the ceremony to either walk around or simply drive around the campus. You will, no doubt, be impressed about what you see.
Welcome.
I would also like to use this opportunity to extend a very special welcome to our Chancellor, Otufo Osei-Tutu II, who we have dedicated the climax of Congregation 2010 to. This year marks 10 years of his ascension to the Golden Stool. Considering that you celebrated your 60th birthday a few weeks ago, Chancellor, on behalf of the entire university community and council, I would like to wish you a belated happy birthday and many more happy returns.
Welcome.
May your reign as King of the Ashanti Kingdom bring further developments to your people, the university, and the nation. This year's congregation is unique in several ways. Apart from all the mysteries associated with the number 44, it is said to portray a fairly reasonable amount of good luck, and it is the threshold between a youthful life and a life of maturity. This, therefore, implies that our university can now be considered mature, together with its systems, the regulations and norms that guide its effective and smooth administration. As most of you may be aware, this year's congregation will be held over a 6-day period with no break at all, unlike last year's function. There will be a total of 12 sessions during the period, and while this would have a toll on all of us and also increase the cost of Congregation 2012, it is our statutory obligation. In spite of all these reasons, we believe that Congregation is a special event in every graduate's life. It is an occasion when you can look back with joy while reflecting on your time as either an undergraduate or a graduate student. We could have lumped the class of 2010 together and had a unitary function for the entire cohort, but it would have taken away the uniqueness of the various colleges which we certainly want to portray and preserve. This year, the College of Art and Social Sciences can count itself lucky because we are starting the entire program with you, and more specifically with the following programs: economics, geography and rural development, sociology and social work, as well as tourism and culture. These programs represent nearly 1/2 of all the programs on offer in the Faculty of Social Sciences. The other programs which will have their turn tomorrow afternoon are English, modern languages, religious studies, as well as history and political studies. By the foregoing arrangement, every graduate who attends the ceremony will be duly acknowledged, unlike the practice elsewhere, which does not acknowledge each graduate. For our graduates from the above-mentioned programs from the College of Art and Social Sciences, today is your day. Please enjoy it, but remain within the acceptable bounds of decency, tolerance, and mutual respect. The College of Art and Social Sciences is one of the 6 colleges in the university, and in terms of student population, the largest, because it is home to the Faculty of Law, the Business School, Faculties of Fine Art and Industrial Art, and the Faculty of Social Sciences, from which we will be graduating students from 4 of its 11 programs on offer this morning. The college has a total faculty strength of 172 out of the total of 882 for all the colleges, and the corresponding student population is 9,928 out of the total student population of 26,064. These figures point to a situation which may be anachronistic, considering that ours is a university of science and technology, but it must be viewed within its right context. From a modest beginning as a small department offering service courses, the Faculty of Social Sciences has grown from its nucleus of the erstwhile Department of General and African Studies to a full-fledged faculty with several undergraduate and postgraduate programs on offer. The college is now a favorable destination for most students from our senior high schools and others pursuing postgraduate studies in the business school and the Faculty of Law, irrespective of their undergraduate qualification or academic preparation. In addition, the college has some of the programs including sociology and social work, geography and rural development, and economics on offer through the distance mode via the Institute of Distance Learning. These programs were mounted in response to increased demand and as a way of enhancing access to programs on offer in the faculty. Teaching on these programs, as well as the irregular programs, has been positively impacted on account of the research carried out by faculty members during the year under review. Contrary to the perception that the primary purpose of a university is simply to teach, it appears that this is gradually changing, and it is now understood that the role of any university is to generate new knowledge through research, which will also impact on teaching. Without research, one really has no business to teach at the university level. In various respects, the foregoing has positively impacted on the level of research carried out in the College of Art and Social Sciences.